Bat Bunch, I need your help. I'm breaking my regular upload schedule and pushing a video out because there's a conundrum a ton of creators are facing right now. For those of you who don't know, Twitch is disallowing desktop multi-streaming, so now many creators, including myself, are finally having to ask themselves, should I use Twitch, YouTube, or a combination of both? As a VTuber who used Twitch for a full year and then switched to YouTube for another full year, I can say that I've experienced both platforms. Still, for this comparison, I assumed that I would be more biased towards YouTube because that's what I currently use, so I was sure to get a second perspective. Which leads me to my first ad read of sorts. This video is sponsored by Lasso Catsidy, Catboy Cowboy streamer on Twitch. He didn't give me money for the sponsored segment, he actually just shared his knowledge with me as a Twitch-based VTuber. So mosey on over to Lasso's channel at twitch.tv/LassoCatsidy. Thank you again, Lasso, for sponsoring this video. So as a VTuber, should you stream on Twitch or YouTube? The answer is much too complicated for a simple yes or no, so let's break it down. But first, some disclaimers. This is a very broad and highly opinionated overview that I slapped together in a day, so this video may get outdated very quickly. That is to say, take this all with a grain of salt. I've divided my pros and cons list into 3 different charts for small, medium, and large creators. The labels used aren't meant to offend anyone, rather they are just meant for educational purposes. Different platforms have different pros and cons depending on your size as a streamer. These charts also assume that you are solely streaming and don't take into account video creation. We will talk about video creators later in the video. Comparison 1. Small creators. The classification of small creators for the sake of this video is those who have a 0 to 10 viewer average on their live content. Status. At this level for Twitch streamers, the affiliate status is available, which gives the streamer access to channel points, emotes, more stream features, and monetization. As for YouTube streamers, any status perks are locked for small creators. Twitch basically doesn't have any discoverability for small creators on their platform. Twitch's search engine is based on stream category. The creators who are live in that category are listed from most viewers to least. Worst of all, anytime you aren't live on Twitch, you aren't discoverable at all. YouTube, on the other hand, will show your channel and content to subscribers whether you are live or not, and has many more users on the site than Twitch. Streamer user interface. It literally takes one button to go live or end stream on Twitch. Streaming on Twitch feels a lot more beginner-friendly and intuitive. Twitch is a much more customizable experience, with Twitch panels being a great way to give your channel a unique feeling. Every stream is the same link, twitch.tv with your name. It's very neat and minimalist. As for YouTube, oh my gosh, just thinking about this gives me anxiety. Let me walk you through how to go live on YouTube. Open YouTube Studio, go to your Creation tab, press Go Live, set up the title, description, and thumbnail, and schedule it when you are going to go live. Open OBS, then copy-paste the stream key from YouTube Studio into OBS. After that, go back to YouTube Studio and pop out your chat. Back to OBS and add a browser source. Back to YouTube Studio, copy-paste the link from your popped out chat into said browser source in OBS. Then finally, stay in OBS and press Go Live. Select the broadcast you set up, and you should be live, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Also, you need to both end your stream on OBS and YouTube Studio sometimes for some reason. And you have to do this every time you want to go live. That includes if you lose internet connection for over 60 seconds. When I lose internet, I go into a blind panic trying to set up a new stream as soon as possible. Well, the fans don't know where I am or what's happening. And every stream is its own link and also has its own chat, so you kind of just have to herd your audience off one stream onto the next, losing half of them in the process. It's just not a great system. Honestly, give your favorite YouTube streamer a hug, please. They go through this every time they want to stream for you. Consumer user interface. For the viewer, on the other hand, it all comes down to what the individual values more. Twitch viewers have many more ways to interact with the streamer and a significantly lower latency than YouTube. The viewer feed is pretty clean as well, and the only downsides are that Twitch has pretty poor mobile experience, and downscaling is not guaranteed for smaller streamers. For YouTube, there are less ways streamers can get their viewers involved in the stream, and the latency is about 5 to 10 seconds. However, the mobile experience is much better than on Twitch. One thing I would like to mention about YouTube is, on one hand, it's great that your viewers can see all your VODs as a posted video in their subscription feed. However, if you go live a lot, then that can deter people from subscribing to you because your VODs will clog up their subscription feed. That being said, I personally prefer the user experience on YouTube for some of its quality of life features, like the ability to pause, rewind, or control the speed of the playback. More on that when we talk about stream features. Community. At the small level, any viewer you can get is wonderful, but active chatters are the most valuable. Due to Twitch being a platform dedicated to live streams, there's a better chat culture, and Twitch viewers are more likely to actively chat than YouTube viewers. Twitch also seems to be more understanding towards scuff setups and creators who are new to streaming for the same reason. People can also private message you on Twitch in case they need to get in contact with you, but that feature is optional. On YouTube, it can be very daunting to start out, and people will be less forgiving of poor audio or scuff streams because the YouTube audience is more accustomed to polished content. The VTuber community on YouTube is also more distant. I'm guessing that's due to the lack of raid features on YouTube. Speaking of lack of features, we finally get to stream features. Twitch has a lot more streaming related features than YouTube, hands down, regardless of whether one is affiliate or not. Chatbots, widgets, and chat commands are accessible to everyone. Streamlined game integrations for supported games like Cult of the Lamb, where your chat can become a cult member, can really get the audience involved. Raids where you pass on your viewers to the next streamer are a very fun feature on Twitch as well. You can literally turn your live stream into a game itself, like Lasso's Fat Cats game, that is a fully fledged RPG with combat and gacha cosmetics. A pretty easy to access API makes a lot possible with your stream experience if you know what you're doing. Pair that with all the extra features affiliates get like chat points, bits, hype trains, gifted subs, and emotes, you can have a very fun experience with your chat. YouTube, on the other hand, is an interesting one. Even though YouTube has a lot less features going for it, I deem the features it does have to be incredibly important. Unlike Twitch, YouTube allows viewers to be able to rewind the stream, pause the stream, and play the stream at different speeds, which helps viewers replay moments they may have missed, catch up to the streamer, or watch the stream from the beginning for context. That is a major advantage over watching a stream on Twitch because you never miss a beat, even if you have to leave for a little bit or come in late. That being said, YouTube still needs more streaming features, and they really need to fix their rating system. As for VODs, aka the recording after the stream, Twitch immediately loses this one. On Twitch, archiving VODs is off by default when you make your account, which has resulted in a lot of VTuber debut streams being lost to the void. Furthermore, VODs don't stay archived forever. Instead, affiliates keep their VODs for 14 days or are able to keep their VODs for 60 days if they have Twitch Prime or Twitch Turbo. So if a Twitch VTuber wants to archive their VODs forever, they will need to re-upload their VODs on YouTube anyways. YouTube archives VODs forever in the livestream tab and allows you to organize them into playlists and has customizable thumbnails to make your VOD library look much more interesting. Terms of service and enforcement. Okay, this is where I'm going to get a little controversial. Remember, this is just my opinion. I see a lot more VTubers complaining about Twitch's terms of service, but in my opinion, YouTube is far, far worse. As a streamer on YouTube, I consider myself pretty ad-friendly. I don't swear or drink, and I only use copyright-free music. I don't play rated M games, and my model's appearance wouldn't even get dress-coded at an elementary school. Despite all that, I've been demonetized or had my streams restricted for reasons I really don't understand. Furthermore, copyright strike abuse and channel deletions run rampant on YouTube. Just a few months ago, VTuber news channels Kyo and False ID almost got their channels deleted by Nijisanji simply for using Nijisanji characters in their thumbnails. And that's honestly just another Tuesday for YouTube creators. Even Hololive has had its fair share of serious issues with YouTube TOS throughout the years. On the other hand, the worst thing most Twitch streamers are worried about is a suspension, which is a much milder threat than what YouTube streamers have to deal with. Now, I know that Twitch has permabanned some creators, but that is a very extreme measure that they usually don't resort to. One of the main differences between Twitch and YouTube's TOS enforcement is that Twitch reviews are manually handled, whereas YouTube relies on an algorithm that can easily be abused. I rarely hear about Twitch creators ever getting serious consequences for DMCA violations. Some Twitch streamers play copyrighted music and react to copyrighted media on stream with no problem. Twitch moderation is much more lax when it comes to enforcement of pretty much anything. Therefore, Twitch creators can get away with much more with just a slap on the wrist. However, due to human error and manual review, Twitch TOS seems to be a lot more selectively enforced, which can make some Twitch rulings seem hypocritical. Meanwhile, at YouTube, creators include 6 seconds of copyrighted music for educational purposes and are suddenly at risk of a copyright strike on their channel. This is why you see VTubers on YouTube have unarchived karaoke streams, because if they keep any copyrighted material on their stream, they are furthering the risk of copyright strikes or channel deletion. Same goes for other policies such as dress code, swearing, violence, and alcoholism. YouTube will come for you for these things, and the company is much too big to handle individual appeals. So why do I hear more complaints hurled at Twitch? I believe it's for 2 reasons. Reason 1, Twitch often changes things without giving any notice. Someone finds the change, and then Twitch poorly responds via Twitter post or similarly unprofessional medium. It often feels like either Twitch has no PR team at all, or one that really isn't informed of things until after it's an issue. And the second reason is Twitch streamers are more willing to push TOS boundaries due to the more adult culture surrounding the platform. So you hear about Twitch bans happening a lot more often. That is all to say that when it comes to TOS, if you want to push the boundaries of what type of content is allowed on stream, Twitch is going to be your platform. Just please tell Twitch your streams are intended for adult audience, thank you. And keep in mind that Twitch is always changing its policies, and some of their rulings are going to be hypocritical. Still, YouTube is controlled by algorithms that get it wrong a lot of the time, and fighting your robot moderator overlords is a pointless endeavor. Us YouTube creators do legitimately live in fear of our channels getting deleted out of the blue, and if you're an indie VTuber, that's basically curtains for your career. So Twitch streamers, just be thankful there is still a human element to your platform, and that Twitch actually sometimes listens to its creators. Monetization. At the small level, YouTube streamers have no way to monetize their content. Meanwhile, Twitch streamers with affiliate status can access subscriptions, ad revenue, and bits. Streamers earn 50% of the revenue on subscriptions including Prime subs, a base 30% on ad revenue, and 70% of bits. Speaking of ads, at this level, Twitch streamers are the only ones to have access to ads. Twitch affiliates have a minimum amount of ads they must play, and that's either pre-roll ads or 3 minutes of ads every 60 minutes. I personally find Twitch's ads to be much more annoying and egregious than YouTube's ads because they are much longer and in your face. But if a streamer plans when those ads play just right, it can work out just fine. Ad breaks are just one more thing that a Twitch streamer has to be conscious of. As for pledge features, Twitch streamers are the only one with access to them for the moment, so we're going to skip this category for now. And lastly, for clippers. Twitch is harder for other people to pull your VODs off the channel, but it boasts a feature that allows your own audience to fill your clip library, in which you can then edit them into short-form vertical content yourself, which is super neat. Comparison to medium creators. Now let's take that same comparison for the features that a medium-sized streamer would have access to. The classification of medium streamers for the sake of this video is those who have anywhere between 11 and 74 viewer average on their live content. From this point on, if there is no change to a category, we will be skipping it. So the main difference for medium content creators is that at this level, YouTube streamers may be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. Partner is available for YouTube creators who have over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Keep in mind that those watch hours don't count live viewers, but do count viewers of stream VODs. Twitch creators at this size would still be affiliates. Community. The first change we see between the small and medium streamers is on the community level, where Twitch used to dominate this category at the smaller levels simply for having an audience that is more willing to engage with live streams through chatting. Now some of Twitch's community downsides are starting to show. In my opinion, Twitch's community has a major issue with sexism and hatred towards some identities. There is and always has been a major problem on Twitch with hate raids on a scale that I just haven't seen on YouTube. As such, I would say women and other at-risk demographics may want to think carefully about using Twitch. Twitch's attitude towards women content creators is pretty set in stone, so if you're a woman trying to avoid a specific type of parasocial attention, I would say YouTube is a safer space on average. Because Twitch makes the audience feel more involved and important with its low latency and many integrations, it may lead to an easier parasocial creep if you aren't careful. In general, I believe YouTube's community is less toxic towards certain demographics and more international, but you will still get less chat participation on average. As for monetization, the YouTube streamers at this level are finally reaching that partnership program eligibility, which means streamers can start monetizing their streams with a 70-30 split on donations and pledges, and $18 per 1,000 views on ads. On YouTube, ads are skippable and generally less intrusive than on Twitch. YouTube creators can also have full control over what type of ads show on their streams, and they can even turn ads off if they please. However, I still speculate that streamers on Twitch will earn more money on average than YouTube streamers at this level, because Twitch has a prevalent donation culture that is gamified through bits, gift subs, soundboards, and hype trains. Pledge features give the consumer more bang for their buck over on Twitch, and gifted subs keep the community morale up. Comparison 3. Large creators. Finally, let's look at the features that large streamers would have access to on Twitch and YouTube. The classification of large creators for the sake of this video are those who have over 75 live viewers on average. Now, I can't say that I'm a large streamer, so this isn't me speaking from experience, but I can predict what things would be like from looking at other creators' experiences as well as reviewing YouTube and Twitch's partner agreements. So at the large streamer level, YouTube creators don't have any new perks, but Twitch streamers can apply for partner after they have 75 viewers on average. Do keep in mind that a partner application can get rejected, and some Twitch streamers spend months or even years applying for partner after they get rejected multiple times. But assuming the large Twitch creator is able to obtain partner status, let's compare the two platforms. Now available to the Twitch partner is the Teams feature, which allows the creator to create a group of streamers that appear on their channel and allows their team to multi-stream and host other teammates. This allows streamers to share their audience with one another and would be very helpful for VTuber groups such as agencies. As for some stream features, downscaling is guaranteed for Twitch users at the partner level for the first time. Most affiliates have access to downscaling, but it isn't guaranteed until the partner level. Twitch partner VODs stay up for a guaranteed 60 days, but that still doesn't top YouTube's superior VOD storage system. As for TOS and Enforcement, Twitch partners boast priority support and go by a different moderation system, which could be quite helpful. YouTube support is still very unlikely to help creators even at this size. And for monetization, Twitch partners now receive the coveted 70-30 split that YouTube creators have had. They get better access to ad deals, and that's all on top of bits, subs, and hype trains. I should also mention Twitch partners at this level have many more emote slots than YouTube partners, and access to animated and follower emotes. But at this level of monetization, we do have to keep taxes in mind. YouTube withholds 24% of your income, and Twitch withholds 30% of your income if you're in the United States. And that percentage will vary depending on where you live in the world, so please do your own research. Okay, here's a quick lightning round. Other things to consider. Viewers don't really follow you across platforms. People are creatures of habit, and if they watch you in one place, chances are they aren't going to follow you to a different platform. If you move platforms, expect to rebuild your live audience from scratch. For VTubers specifically, I noticed that the VTuber culture for YouTube is closer to that of Hololive and Niji-Sanji. And VTuber culture over on Twitch is closer to VShojo. Take that information how you will. Also, there's something to be said about diversifying your platforms and spreading out your influence, because a platform could change at any time and totally ruin your content creation plans. Having two platforms is a good backup if one goes totally haywire. Something else to note is live streaming is not YouTube's top priority. They don't really care about streaming over on YouTube, which means there won't be many new features for it in the future. Twitch actually does care about live streaming, which is why they continue to experiment and add new features, for better or for worse. For instance, live streams over on YouTube are still called YouTube Gaming, and there's no categories beyond games. What's more is the YouTube audience has much lower viewer retention compared to Twitch. Live streams have much lower viewer retention on YouTube because there are curated videos on the same platform. Your live stream is literally competing for attention with YouTube Shorts and well-edited videos that appear on the sidebar. On the other hand though, Twitch is impossible to get discovered on. So in order to grow your audience, you are going to have to keep up with at least one other form of content on a different social media platform. Something I wanted to mention is fellow VTuber Rayless has a program called VT Chaos that gives YouTube VTubers some of the capabilities of Twitch VTubers. Check it out in the pinned comment. Something you need to keep in mind is that both platforms make dumb decisions sometimes, but that doesn't mean you should jump this ship the moment something looks bad. This tribalist argument of who is the better platform emerges every time either Twitch or YouTube makes a mistake. Don't fall prey to feeling like you have to switch if you already found a platform that works for you. And remember, the grass is always greener. The verdict. And with all that out of the way, here's my final verdict. What streaming platform should you use? If you are a live stream creator who is looking to focus on only live streaming, you should stream on Twitch and have a VOD and highlights channel on YouTube. That's, in my opinion, the best setup for the majority of streamers and VTubers. But things get complicated the moment you think about creating videos or uploading song covers. So I actually need your help answering this question. What do video making VTubers do? I'm legitimately at a loss for where my live content should go. In order for you to fully understand my situation, I need to give you a quick recap of my VTuber journey so far. In 2020 to 2021, I streamed on Twitch under the persona Lorelei Alto. I was moderately successful and earned affiliate relatively quickly. I had a good time at first, but found some of my audience I garnered over at Twitch to be too spicy for my taste. 2022, I focused completely on making videos under a new persona. My videos were far more successful than my live streams. I quickly made a YouTube partner as a result. In 2023, in addition to my YouTube videos, I started streaming for fun. I have been live over on Twitch and YouTube at the same time for a few months now with little issue. And with Twitch's policy, I'm at a crossroads. I have three options in front of me. Let me break them down and list the pros and cons. Proposal 1. Use the main YouTube channel for everything. Pros. Since most of my audience discovered me on YouTube, naturally most of my fans found me on YouTube, and thus I already have a pre-established live stream audience on my channel too. My main channel is already monetized, and that's really not an easy feat to do from scratch on YouTube. Furthermore, my memberships would all be in one place, and people can see my icon light up, telling them that my channel is live if they're watching one of my videos, which makes for a direct video to live content crossover. I've actually had people come into my live streams telling me that they came from one of my videos. Cons. Currently, my stream VODs are technically treated under the same algorithm as my main uploads. Therefore, all of my subscribers get my stream VODs in their subscription feed. A lot of my streams aren't relevant to my video topics and only appeal to about 1% of my current subscriber base on average. Thus, I feel like I'm flooding 99% of my audience's subscriber feed with VODs they don't want to watch. Furthermore, I have no clue whether my gaming streams are confusing the YouTube algorithm, and honestly, I have no way of knowing. Lastly, if my main YouTube channel goes down or YouTube decides to completely change as a company, it would be curtains for me. Proposal 2. Design streams on the main YouTube channel and gaming streams on the second YouTube channel. The pros to this would be everything would be clear in the YouTube algorithm, with gaming content on one channel and design content on the other channel. Furthermore, it's all on YouTube and easy for my YouTube audience to find. Cons. I would still be using a single platform, so I wouldn't be diversifying my online presence. My second channel will not reach monetization status for a very long time. Finally, going live on 2 different YouTube channels at different times in the week could be very confusing for my audience as well. Proposal 3. Gaming streams on Twitch, design-related streams and videos on YouTube, and Twitch VODs on the second YouTube channel. Pros, I'd finally be a multi-platform creator with multiple sites for people to find me on. No gaming content would be posted to the main channel and therefore wouldn't confuse the algorithm or my audience. Cons, I would lose my current live stream audience over on YouTube from the Switch. 3 channels is a lot to keep track of, and frankly, I am a little concerned that I won't fit in with the creators on Twitch. Furthermore, my audience may be torn between supporting me via pledging monthly on YouTube memberships for emotes versus pledging on Twitch and subscribing for emotes. Finally, I would have to wait 24 hours before uploading the Twitch VODs onto my second YouTube channel, so my YouTube-only audience would have to wait longer for my content. So Bat Bunch, what do you think I should do? Comment Proposal 1, Proposal 2, or Proposal 3. I really want to start a discussion in the comments about this, because currently a lot of creators are making this decision. Overall, I think Twitch is the better streaming platform, but as someone who already has a home on YouTube, I'm not so sure about the Switch. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video, subscribe for more, and as always, take care Bat Bunch.